electricity in this building. We take what we want. Click. Click.
Welcome to OVW.
Not only am I taking that national title, I'm showing you that when the odds aren't stacked in your favor, you are not as good as you think you are.
Jack, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to win again. 'Cause that's what I do. That's why I get paid.
You're looking at your special guest referee.
Goddard's being intimidated a little bit here by Cash. A little bit
Spectacular athleticism of Jesse Goddard.
I saw Goddard's eyes about popping out of his head as Jack Vaughn caught his right hand. And oh, big back body drop. Jack Vaughn like a battering ram out of the air. Adam Revolver, are you kidding me? Breaking up the pin. Cashflow chasing off Revolver. What? Kaiju Lariat. That's it. We're going to do National Heavyweight Champion right here. One. Count to 1,000,000 out here. No one to count that pinfall. Another main event ruined by the damn faction. Daniel Spencer.
There it is! Adversity through all the challenges that were put in front of him. Jesse Goddard, my hero.
Castro's back. Where the hell did Castro come from? Attacking the faction now, clearing the ring. Gorilla press slam to Luke Hurst to the outside.
Taking out the faction.
Oh, what the hell?
Whoa! You had one job to run this match. If it weren't for you, I would be the National Heavyweight Champion. And it's your fault.
Jack Vaughn losing his mind.
Yes, for OVW is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the depths of the rainforest, she is the Amazonian, Amanda Fuentes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to historic Davis Arena. Brian Kisson here with Dancing Steve and Jay. Calling all the action. Kicking off tonight, Steve, with an OVW debut, the Amazonian, Amanda Fuentes.
Amanda Fuentes, welcome to OVW, but you are going to have your hands full.
And her opponent from Fairbanks, Alaska, the Queen of the North, Freya the Slayer.
Have her hands full, to say the least, Steve. Multi-time OVW Women's Champion and an absolute game changer since she stepped foot in the OVW Women's Division. The Queen of the North, Freya the Slayer.
You talk about somebody who's had her hands full. I don't know what has been going on lately with her and referee Aaron Greider, but whatever it is, she cannot seem to get her message across to her lover? They're lovers. They're lovers.
They're absolutely lovers, that's for sure. But
boy.
Freya, you're absolutely right.
Boy.
Freya building frustration with the situation with Aaron Greider, where she seemingly keeps getting interrupted during a pivotal moment. Maybe we'll see a conclusion to that at some point, sooner rather than later. But right now, Steve, Freya the Slayer stands across the ring from 6 feet of over 6 feet of bad attitude in the Amazonian, Amanda Fuentes.
Oh, the two of these women here starting off OVW with a collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, not a lot of people can go power for power with Freya the Slayer. We've seen a bit of a stalemate there against Amanda Fuentes.
Amanda does not seem to be intimidated by the former multi-time OVW Women's Champion.
See if you can't walk through the hallowed halls of Davis Arena under the beautiful lights of DC Production and allow yourself to be intimidated. You have to come out, and you've always heard, take on the biggest dog in the yard. Not a lot of bigger dogs in the OVW Women's Division than Freya the Slayer. What a way to make an impact.
Got it. Freya's a big dog. Noted. Noted. You said
Look
it.
at the standoff here. Again, the power stalemate between Fuentes and Freya the Slayer. Neither woman willing to give an inch here.
Unstoppable force, immovable object right here, starting off OVW. A test of the will of these two women.
Oh, hold on, Fuentes catching Freya on the back end. Freya didn't see it coming, and now Fuentes found an opening in this opening matchup.
She's got Freya on the ropes, literally and figuratively.
Fuentes taking the early advantage here, found a way to break out of that stalemate they found themselves in, and now taking it to the former women's champion. Fuentes, head full of steam, big splash in the corner. Freya now. Oh, hold on, up. Freya able to slip out. Ooh, handful of hair there, but Steve, that shows the desperation in Freya that Fuentes might be getting under her skin a little bit.
Geographically speaking, we have got one hell of a match here with the Queen of the North from Alaska battling against somebody who I guess lives in the rainforest. Is that what I'm gathering from that? She lives in the rainforest, like a toucan.
I think it's more that to give an idea of the size, the height you're working with Amanda Fuentes, where that Amazonian comes from. And also, I'm sure she considers herself a bit of a Wonder Woman, a Diana Prince, if you will. Got that extra strength that most women don't possess. And right now, hold on, Freya the Slayer is showing you her own strength that most women don't possess.
You talk about extra strength, just tossing the Amazon Amanda Fuentes across the ring, looking to spoil Miss Fuentes' OVW debut.
Strong showing so far with Fuentes, but oh, Freya got that running leg drop. Driving it hard across the throat of Fuentes. Steve, if you can't breathe, you can't fight. That throat might be collapsed after Freya coming down on the throat of Fuentes.
Is that your excuse for not being able to fight, that you can't breathe?
I'm an asthmatic. Freya now in control of this match. Oh, Fuentes shots to the midsection as he's trying to find a way back to her feet.
Freya just too strong.
And Steve, you got to think with Freya, who has dominated the OVW women's division for the last couple years, cannot want a newcomer to come in and take any of her steam, any of her stranglehold over the women's division.
You know, I can't let the Aaron Grider thing go. I have a lot of questions, as I'm sure most of the OVW faithful do.
We see, look, True Love makes us ask a lot of questions. Oh, hold on. Oh! Off with her head. The Queen of the North has spoken, and Amanda Fuentes is in trouble here, Steve.
No true love shown to Amanda Fuentes.
And Steve, Grider is probably somewhere backstage watching this show, but I mean, maybe Freya needs to have someone back there keep an eye on him, because we've heard a lot of rumors with a lot of people interested in Mr. Grider and his wares, if you will.
It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. It's like watching National Geographic.
In the chimpanzee scenes especially, but Freya loves that chimp. But right now, Freya in a lot of pain after that chin breaker from Fuentes, who's fighting back in this. Look at this scoop slam from Amanda Fuentes.
What strength! And just one Freya kicks out.
Good Lord. Amanda Fuentes, if nothing else, she's opening some eyes right now, Steve. Oh. That pump kick takes Fuentes out. Fuentes braced for it, but Freya still went straight through. Freya now stomping out of frustration. You gotta think, not all that frustration probably towards Fuentes. Some of it with the issues she's been having with Grider and that special moment that she just can't, keep the spotlights right for her, but big choke slam.
Your winner, Freya the Slayer.
You talk about special moments, Brian. Freya had her special moment right there, as did Amazon Amanda Fuentes in her OVW debut.
The chokeslam powerful enough to break an icebreaker, Steve. Freya the Slayer, once back in that OVW Women's Championship title hunt. Hold on.
What is going on here?
Getting a couple things from Eric Cornish here.
Okay.
I can't wrestle. I can't talk with all you idiots interrupting me. That's what's going on.
Preach.
I can wrestle just fine if you would just let me talk. Week after week, I've come in here. And made myself vulnerable. I know, and you all know that I'm the baddest woman in this locker room. But do you know what else I am? I'm a woman in love. And there is only one person at OVW that has melted the Ice Queen's heart, and that is referee Aaron Grider. Aaron, please come out here right now.
Well, there's OVW's Romeo.
interrupting me, but I just really want to express to you how special the last year has been. And right now, in front of everybody in the historic Davis Arena, I have the most important question of my life to ask you. Aaron.
Yo, stop. Knock it off, please. No one in the world cares right now about you or that Quiznos gremlin that you got a thing for, all right? So just chill out. What I have to say is way more important. You see, last week, for no reason, and I mean no reason at all, Doug Basham tried to incur grievous bodily harm on me. Oh my, what does the Yeti want? What?
You're really gonna come in here with these goons and interrupt me? You
Yes.
and Tweedledee and Tweedledum can roll back out the ring.
Really? Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Boys, remove her from the equation, please. Thank you. Go on, bye. Anyways, before the frozen... Really? Really? What am I doing? I'm defending myself. That's what I'm doing. Because last week, for no reason, Doug Basham, that crusty, rusty old machine, wanted to come out here, put his hands on me, start acting a fool.
Oh, hold on. Outrunner's out here. Now standing for Josh and the Destroyer's taking over Ovw TV anymore. Now letting push Aaron Grider around.
You see Josh getting the hell out of Dodge. Absolute chaos here.
Doug Basham in pursuit of Josh Ashcraft. The Outrunners taking it to the Destroyers, and Steve.
Oh, come on.
We know the history runs deep. The Destroyers dethroned. The Outrunners took those OVW Tag Team Championships, but they've made it personal now.
Oh, they are right here in front of us.
No! Turbo fist to the face of Gnarls. And look at Zoe now taking it to Truth over in the corner. Josh and Doug Basham have ran back to the locker room. This is absolute chaos.
We need to get some people out here. Come on.
Freya the Slayer attending to Aaron Grider, who was thrown to the mat violently by Josh Ashcraft. This whole thing is spiraling out of control. And Freya now still checking on Grider. Grider favoring the back of his head. He took a nasty fall.
Not only does he look like a sack of potatoes, but he falls like one too.
Oh, come on. Will you stop? Folks, more OVW on the way. Don't go anywhere.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free.
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
I saw what you did, and I just have one thing to say to you, Josh.
What's that?
Pain is a cleanser.
That's fair.
Oh, hold on. Tail. Hold on. What the hell? The Destroyers. Come on, we gotta get some security. Oh, hold on. The Outrunners out here saving the day for their trainer, Doug.
Was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money. All of the money.
Hello, everybody. I am former WWE superstar and CEO of OVW, Al Snow. And I got to tell you guys, I could not be prouder to be a part of OVW and all the amazing talent that are here and all of the incredible fans here in this arena every week and all of you incredible fans at home. Over the last few weeks, I've had to make several announcements, and usually I end up getting interrupted by one of the faction, usually Jesse Goddard's or EC3 or, somebody comes dancing out here. So we'll see if I can get through this one as best I can. I just had a birthday. I turned 60 years old. And I realized, because there's been rumors circulating that now as I'm getting older, I'm getting a little kinder, a little softer, a little gentler, and I need to address the problems that are here in OVW, and those problems center around one group, and that's the faction. And so, I got to thinking about it, and I have come to the decision that I'm going to need to take some hardcore steps to deal with a hardcore problem. And if there's anyone that really knows hardcore, it's probably me, because I'm the former crown prince of hardcore, and I know just how I can get hardcore. And so on August 10th, I'm announcing that tonight, the faction will be facing 5 OVW stars, 5-on-5 in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. What? The faction want chaos and they want carnage. Well, they can have chaos and carnage right here in the center of the ring. They can climb a ladder, they can go through a table, they can get hit with a chair. But one way or another, we're going to have an end to this on August 10th with a tables, ladders, and chairs match. So tell all your friends and family, if they want to come and watch the riot, then August 10th's the night to do it. I'll see everyone there at the big one for the tables, ladders, and chairs match with the 5-on-5, the faction versus the OVW stars. Stay tuned. You'll be hearing about the announcement of who will be on the OVW side. Thank you all, and have a great show.
What a big main event for the big one. August 10th, 5-on-5 TLC match. The faction versus Team OVW.
It's going to be a hell of a match, but I don't know. This doesn't seem fair.
What? What's not fair is 5-on-5.
Let's do this. All right.
Hey.
You need something?
I don't appreciate your mistakes that you made last week.
Mistakes, huh? The only mistake is trusting you. If you look at the tape, I'm the one that ran off Adam Revolver.
If it weren't for you, I would be the national champion right now. It was your incompetence.
Oh, you think national champion. You didn't get the job done. You want to blame it on me. But I tell you what, if you got a problem with me, we can settle this
Let's do it.
here tonight.
Yeah, let's do
all
it.
I got to do is go take a walk.
Let's
That's
go
a matter of
talk.
fact, that's
Yeah.
what I'm going to do.
All right.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
Good. Oh,
a sickening thud.
Getting his pound of flesh. But can he get Shira on his shoulder again?
Oh, the second DDT.
On the outside. Gunn gets his revenge and the win.
That was the Wick's Pizza Rewind. Wick's Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
The following contest is a 2-on-1 handicapped match. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shannon the Dude.
Right now, what I want is for all of you imbeciles to shut up and listen, because the Indian Lion is hungry tonight. He's seething. He's salivating. He's ready for some vengeance for what happened last week. And in case you don't remember, this man is a former champion. He would still be champion if it weren't for Al Snow making this man wrestle 15 matches in one night.
No exaggeration.
So just to prove that Mahabali Shira is as ferocious as he's ever been, he's gonna take on not one, but two men in that ring tonight. But I'm gonna warn you all, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be nearly as ugly as all of you. Although that'd be hard to top. So, put the kids to bed because it's about to be a massacre. Doc, I hope you got a couple, I don't know where the doc is, but I hope he's got a couple of full body casts because these two idiots in the ring are gonna need it here in just a minute. And let me tell you something, Al Snow, you have no idea what you have done because August 10th, you're gonna pay for what you have done to the faction, and right now you're gonna get a little taste of it right now. We're unleashing the beast on you, Al Snow, and all of OVW.
That's Rich Shannon talking about things being ugly when he wears that jacket out here every week.
That jacket is beautiful. It's solid gold.
Mahabali Shira in this handicap match against Louis Boudreaux and Ty Vance, and looks like they're not quite sure which one wants to start out here against the former OVW heavyweight champion.
They could both start. They really, honestly could both start at the same time. And here they go.
You know, I don't think Shira would mind that. Looks like it might be a little bit of a tornado tag handicap match situation. Ty Vance and Louis Boudreaux already backs to Matt, Steve. Shira making quick work of these two.
I mean, every week it's something. Either he's going to make Shira wrestle 25 matches in one night, or he's going to make him wrestle two men at the same time.
Shira, look, he's just fighting children, just making them look like a non-issue. Oh my God.
You know, if he does that one more time, they might form into a single person.
Shira just decimating these two young men. Good Lord! Did you see how far he just threw Ty Vance the power? Brutal spine buster. See, this is an enraged Indian Lion. He is showing his fangs.
Look at these men. This is, you know what? This is what all of OVW deserves for the treatment that has been bestowed upon the Indian Lion. And this is what is in store for all of OVW. And then some.
He just lifted two grown men.
Your winner, the Indian Lion, Mahabali Shira.
They may be grown, Brian, but this man is extra grown, and he is extra, extra angry.
The Indian Lion burying his fangs tonight and sinking them in. Is this what awaits 5 other men August 10th in that 10-man TLC matchup?
You're damn right it is.
Whatever army Al Snow was assembling for Team OVW, you gotta think they're gonna need a tank to stand toe-to-toe with Shira.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life, and I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
And now, the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week.
We're good to go.
Oh! Tony Evans, cheap shot on Grixis.
Ring the bell.
Right in the... Oh, once again, Evans with the cheap shot.
Evans, hold on, rolling him up, Schoolboy, and use the rope just like last time.
What?
That was the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week. It's love in your mouth.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Maysville, Kentucky, Bad Country, Andrew Williams.
I tell you what, Steve, I like Bad Country Andrew Williams. I think he's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of talents on his squared circle. He's an OVW Academy standout.
I'll tell you, from a musical perspective, there's no such thing as a good country.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Elusive Eric Darkstorm.
Brian, you know who might agree with me on there's no such thing as good country as this man here, Eric Darkstorm.
Well, Steve, not a lot of performances are talented enough to do their own entrance music, but Eric Darkstorm is a Renaissance man. He's great at a lot of sports. He's a great professional wrestler. He does music. He does painting, as I understand it. Eric Darkstorm is a very talented and smart individual, which makes him dangerous under Beautiful Lights and DC Productions.
Let's say he's deceptively smart. Street smart. Street smart.
You know nothing about the street, Steve.
I don't.
Eric Darkstorm now facing off against Bad Country Andrew Williams, OVW Academy standout. But Darkstorm, a man who's held gold here in OVW, and no easy feat for anyone.
But why would you take joy in saying that you know the streets? What's good about that? Where's the glamour in that? I don't understand.
You have to ask, can't afford it. Darkstorm getting that early advantage here on Andrew Williams. Oh my gosh, exploding European in the corner.
Well, regardless of whether he learned that on the streets or not, it was very, very effective. Bad Country in bad shape.
Taking the breath, the wind right at Andrew Williams right out of the gate here. Eric Darkstorm, Steve, well, he calls himself elusive because he prides himself on his speed and his agility, his quickness.
He should have been a little more elusive there, huh?
So strong as well. Steve, Andrew Williams might have realized he's in over his head here, might be looking for any advantage he can, and maybe some of that's a little underhanded. Got that side headlock tied in tight, and hold on. Darkstorm whips him off his shoulder block, sends Williams down, but right back up, not backing down.
Pulled his punk card right there, knocked Bad Country to his feet, and then flexed on him.
Steve, you got to give it to Williams, though, not backing down here. Oh, God. Big wheel kick there, Darkstorm. Almost toying with Williams, it seems like.
Playing to that crowd a little too much, but so far has not hindered him in this match.
Darkstorm, hold on, got Williams up, drops him down face first. Williams in a bad way here, Steve. He might not know where he is. They're being dropped face first from over 6.5 feet in the air.
Darkstorm musically inclined, looking to get in rhythm, and that rhythm immediately stopped. Genius move by Bad Country.
Bad Country thinks so too, and pointing to the brain, saying he outsmarted him, forgetting Darkstorm is literally right behind him. And hold on now, Darkstorm got his hands on Williams. Oh, Williams utilizing that top rope, Steve, and bringing Darkstorm down throat first.
Not so elusive right now is Eric Darkstorm. Bad Country just gets plowed.
Darkstorm right back on the attack, exploding shoulder block there. You still don't see him favoring that throat, though, trying to get some breaths in. And hold on. Darkstorm might be zeroing in, Steve.
Darkstorm looking to get the ham and eggers behind him here.
No, just straight right hand there to Andrew Williams. Some disrespect from Darkstorm. Williams shots to the midsection here, trying to fight back into this. And, ooh, again, Darkstorm with that powerful European. Williams now. Oh, God! Getting the life chopped out of him. Steve, I think Williams has spent more time in the corner or on the mat than he has on his feet in this matchup.
You got to figure Darkstorm, with all the momentum that he's had going lately, that he is, my God, he is in line for some sort of championship contention. But right now, the task at hand, he is lighting up Bad Country.
Oh, my gosh, and this crowd is loving it. This gladiatorial thirst for more chaos, more violence. And hold on. Andrew Williams pulling the referee the way, stopping Darkstorm in his tracks.
Now that's elusive.
Oh, and Andrew Williams taking that cheap shot. Big drop kick. And Steve, I said it earlier. I think Andrew Williams come out here knows he's in there with the former champion. He might be out of his waters here.
That big drop kick right on the button. The distracted Eric Darkstorm.
Williams, a chop of his own. Not getting that resounding, impactful sound of Darkstorm. And Darkstorm almost brushing it off.
Still hurts a lot. Let me look at the guy. Oh, my. Okay, all right. It's different. It's different.
That would break a snare drum clean in half. Eric Darkstorm wearing out Andrew Williams. Oh, hold on. Got him up. And pressure drop from Darkstorm. The clouds are coming in, Steve. The tone is shifting. He might be looking for that shining wizard. And it's magic. A thing of magic, Steve, a thing of beauty, that shining wizard.
Your winner, Eric Darkstorm.
Another big win for Darkstorm. You gotta wonder what's next.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit ovwacademy.com and apply now.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
Folks, welcome back to historic Davis Arena under the beautiful lights of DC Production. And Steve, what a night we have had so far.
Okay, so I need you to elaborate a little more on this whole Freya the Slaya, Aaron Greider thing. What, you seem to know more things backstage because you talk with these people and do all that.
And of all the stuff we have coming up, you want to talk about Freya and Greider.
I really do.
We're going to get more answers on that, I'm sure. But after this, we're going to have a huge main event, Cash Flow and Jack Vaughn going one-on-one after the events of last week. And before we get into the next big thing I want to mention a big guest we have here at the legendary OVW commentary desk, our sponsors, Miso's Game Room and Collectibles. Thank you so much for being a part of this historic tradition here in Louisville, Kentucky. But Steve, speaking of another tradition, August 10th is the return of the big one. It's our biggest show of the year, Steve. And we have a huge main event that Al Snow announced tonight.
And so on August 10th, I'm announcing that tonight, the faction will be facing 5 OVW stars, 5-on-5 in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
What?
The faction want chaos and they want carnage. Well, they can have chaos and carnage right here in the center of the ring. They can climb a ladder, they can go through a table, they can get hit with a chair. But one way or another, we're going to have an end to this on August 10th with a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
The big big one. We have a 10-man table, ladders, and chairs match. The Faction versus Team OVW. That's
Faction.
August 10th. But let's go ahead and get into tonight's main event. There's only one man who can get us there. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
I'm listening to you, Brian. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Charlotte, North Carolina. He is the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
Usually the villain wears a black hat, but tonight he wears a black jacket.
And in a dark mood is the veteran Jack Vaughn, who thinks right now he should be the OVW National Heavyweight Champion. Blames cash flow.
He's not the only one who thinks that. I think that too. He was screwed.
Jack Vaughn had Mr. Spectacular dead to rights, but
Cash is king.
And his opponent in this non-title match, he is the OVW Heavyweight Champion from south of Wall Street, the proprietor of
here we go.
Cash Flow.
Cash Flow not waiting to get things started now. Steve, I get it. I get where Jack Vaughn's coming from. He had Spectacular beat 1, 2, 3. Cash Flow, though, was doing his job as referee, running off the Faction, trying to keep things fair.
His job as referee is to count the 1, 2, 3, and he didn't do that. Plain and simple.
Cash Flow was not around to count that. Jack Vaughn feels like it cost him that OVW National Heavyweight Championship. See, it's odd that you seem so vehement in favor of that, because that means you're admitting Jesse Goddard's lost.
Well, I mean, it wasn't his fault.
Hold on, look at Jack Vaughn not wanting no part of an enraged Cash Flow. Man, he cheap-shotted backstage earlier tonight.
Ultimately, it all boils down to Cash Flow's the bad guy in all of this.
You go tell Cash Flow that.
He'll watch.
Cash
Hopefully
Flow was
by
doing
then
the
I'll
right
be out of the
thing,
building.
trying to get the interferers out of the match. He was trying to do the right thing as the official. But tonight, Cash Flow is not an official, not wearing the black and white stripes. He's wearing the black tights, and he is ready to fight.
You hear the OVW faithful, the potato people, shouting chop, chop, hoping the Cash Flow opens up the chop shop.
Jack Vaughn still biding his time, wanting no part of Cash Flow directly. Steve, I think Jack Vaughn knows he's poked the bear, and he wants no part of that mauling. Bell has rung, but again, Jack Vaughn getting out of dodge. And you gotta wonder though, is Jack Vaughn at this point, is he playing a little cat and mouse to get in the head of Cash Flow?
Absolutely, mind games, one of the best. He's a veteran after all. He's not gonna go in there and waste his energy. He's gonna take his time and pick his spot.
Just what is a veteran, Steve?
One who has wrestled professionally well for a long time.
Like Cash Flow.
No, like Jack Vaughn.
And see, here's the thing. You look at Cash Flow getting frustrated, wanting to rush him, and I think that's exactly what Jack Vaughn wants. He wants to get in the head of Cash Flow, make a mistake. Cash Flow done waiting, though, outside the ring and in hot pursuit of Jack Vaughn. Vaughn in the ring now. Oh, look. Thought he had Cash where he wanted, thought he made a mistake, but Vaughn made the mistake, got too excited, went for that elbow drop, nobody home.
Got a little overzealous there, big man.
Big man in a big back body drop.
His feet damn near scraped the roof of Davis Arena.
Cash Flow got that hand raised high. He's thinking chop early, Steve.
Don't you dare chop the chest of Jack Vaughn.
Jack Vaughn, weak kneed already after that big back body drop. Jack Vaughn aware enough, though, to get out of the way, get away from that big, meaty chop of Cash Flow.
That's what one would call a veteran move. Yeah.
Jack Vaughn staring a hole through Cash Flow right now. Jack Vaughn irate after he feels like Cash Flow cost him the OVW National Heavyweight Championship last week. Cash Flow irate with the fact that Jack Vaughn has not hit him once, but twice with cheap shots, Steve. Cash Flow, the OVW Heavyweight Champion, not a man you want to make angry. Hold on. Cash Flow bringing Jack Vaughn in whether he wants it or not.
Brought in the hard way, and now Jack Vaughn in bad shape, and huge ground and pound here.
Huge is an understatement. It's like he's getting hit in the face with toasters each time Cash Flow brings those hands down. You can't blame Cash Flow.
You always gotta bring it back to food, don't you?
I'm very hungry. Cashflow, so powerful though. Each of those hands, that just rocks you from head to toe. And look at these brutal Irish whips Cashflow putting everything he's got behind these.
With all that
God.
strength, by God. Jack Vaughn now on the mat.
Jack Vaughn just crumbling, Steve. And he is a 7-foot behemoth, and Cashflow just tossing him around like he's nothing. That is otherworldly strength. That is kaiju level strength on Cashflow's behalf.
You can hear the Ham and Eggers in the background. They want to see some chops.
Hold on, Jack Vaughn trying to get out of dodge with Cashflow. Got a handful of tights. Keeping Vaughn in this match and in this ring.
That's illegal. He should have been disqualified for that.
Ooh. Now Vaughn taking hard into the turnbuckle. Cashflow slowing things down here a little bit. Hold on. Swings for the fences, but Jack Vaughn again, Steve, getting out of the way.
Another veteran move by Jack Vaughn.
Vaughn playing a lot of defense in this matchup, and they say the best offense is a good defense, but eventually you got to get in there and fight the man if you want that 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. Oh, someone's got the finger on the button back there. This crowd has some choice words.
How crass.
And hold on, Jack Vaughn again, trepidatious to get in this room with Cashflow. Steve, I don't blame him. Cashflow is a dangerous man on his own, but with the past couple months with the faction.
He is not hesitant. He is picking his spots. He is a smart wrestler. He doesn't work harder. He works smarter.
He's not working at all right now, refusing to even get in the ring, but here we go. Vaughn now taking measured steps, and hold on.
Cashflow challenging the big man.
Cash offering a free shot, and Jack Vaughn taking him up on it. Cashflow, though, fired up. It's like those strikes are doing nothing, and Cashflow now coming in with those toaster-sized hands, Steve.
Again with the toaster. Huge hands by Cashflow. Jack Vaughn being turned into a puddle of mush.
Vaughn turning into a puddle of mud and getting that mud hole stomped dry. Cashflow rocking Jack Vaughn here. The man who just 1 week ago thought he was getting the OVW National Heavyweight Championship, Steve. He was just moments away from...
He was a hair away from achieving his dream.
Hold on, Jack Vaughn got Cashflow up in here, spine buster. Look at the strength from Jack Vaughn.
Oh, and you see he is riled up and he is ready. He wants the lariat. He's ready for it.
Steve, did you see the ease with which Jack Vaughn got Cashflow up and then dropped him down like an anvil? Jack Vaughn so deceptively powerful now, looking to put Cash away with that championship-winning lariat. Oh, Cash got it ducked under it. Sends Vaughn to the outside, big clothesline. Sends Vaughn up to the ramp, Steve.
Huge clothesline of his own. The big man outside, Cashflow standing tall.
Folks, this main event rolls on. Do not go anywhere.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
Welcome back to Davis Arena. You just missed one of the loudest noises I have ever heard in the Davis Arena when Cashflow suplexed Jack Vaughn.
An absolutely deafening
hold
suplex,
on.
but
look at Cashflow take it to the air. Just a massive humanity coming down on another massive humanity.
like a damn 747 air flowski.
Your OVW heavyweight champion showing you exactly why he has held that gold on multiple occasions. Cashflow in a destructive mood tonight, Steve.
That's an understatement. Jack Vaughn laid out.
I mean, when you got a man that's a super heavyweight coming at you like a cruiserweight, there's not a lot you can do. When Cashflow gets going, he is an absolute juggernaut.
With a motor in him that won't quit. Cash Flow still going strong. We are 10 minutes plus into this match, and it's like it just started.
Jack Vaughn looking worse for wear after the beating he's taken from Cash Flow, despite his best efforts to avoid the OVW Heavyweight Champion. They're counting for these strikes to the face of Jack Vaughn. Cash Flow just got this crowd in the palm of his hand.
Oh, it's a good thing that he didn't go any higher. That crowd would have been lost after 6.
Well, just so you know, Steve, it goes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I know that.
Jack Vaughn, big boot!
Is it going to be enough? He needs to get over, make the pin.
Vaughn maybe hesitated a little bit too long, took too long to recover from the beating. Or that might have been a 3-count. Cash Flow. And I think half of this audience caught so off guard by that gigantic boot.
The match continues. Now it is Jack Vaughn standing tall while these potato heads boo the veteran.
Jack Vaughn talking smack to these people who just 1 week ago, Steven, I can't express that enough, 1 week ago, were cheering him on, wanted him to be the next OVW National Heavyweight Champion.
It just goes to show you how fickle the fans here at OVW can be.
Jack Vaughn now choking Cash Flow out blatantly in front of the referee and flexing at the audience. Like he thrives off their ire, Steve.
Oh, there is nothing better than hearing them unpleased. Oh, it's the best. You should know about that. You deal with it every day, everywhere.
Cash Flow unpleased with how this match is going. You see him shaking his fist, trying to get back to his feet, trying to get back into this matchup, and this crowd coming alive for Cash Flow.
Rallying on the big man, the OVW Heavyweight Champion. Non-title match here in your main event.
Oh, come on. Jack Vaughn just scraping that forearm into the eyes of Cash Flow, trying to disorient the champion.
Oh, and I think it might have just upset the champ.
Oh, Cash swinging for the fist. Oh, come on. Straight poke to the eye. Jack Vaughn using every dirty tactic in the book.
Well, the match continues regardless of what you think happened, he says.
Cash tumbling to the outside, couldn't see where he was and lost his balance. Jack Vaughn now in hot pursuit of a man that can't see. Ooh! Big forearm to the back and shoulders of Cash Flow, trying to drive the wind out of the big man, Steve.
Careening down, slamming down on the back of the OVW Heavyweight Champion.
Cash Flow, such a big man, and as this match goes on, you gotta think it gets harder and harder for him to breathe, and Jack Vaughn targeting those lungs and those breaths. And again, you see him just beating that chest of Cash Flow.
Jack Vaughn in control now.
Oh, God! Big leg drop from Jack Vaughn. That's almost 400 pounds crashing down on the chest of Cash Flow.
Nearly decapitated the big man on the hardest part of the ring.
That's what I was just about to say, Steve. Hold on. Cash Flow. Oh, hung up on that bottom rope.
Oh, with the leverage with somebody that height, the ferocity of which his throat just hit that bottom rope, he might have severe damage to his larynx here.
And Steve, you've mentioned many times Jack Vaughn being the veteran. That shows you that veteran ring awareness. He knows how to pick apart his opponents and utilize his strength, which is that gigantic size.
Looking to go for a neck breaker here.
Picture perfect neck breaker. Again, working Cash Flows. Hold on. Vaughn 2 count there.
Cash Flow somehow nearly did not kick out of that.
Jack Vaughn is in firm control of the OVW Heavyweight Champion. See, we haven't talked about it yet, but you're thinking if Jack Vaughn wins here, puts him right back in contention for a championship that Jack Vaughn has held multiple times.
Jack Vaughn would love nothing more than to take that OVW Championship from Cash Flow.
Cash Flow on the top rope. They're in a precarious situation. What does Jack Vaughn have in mind here?
Not only would he like to hold that championship, but to get a measure of revenge for what Cash Flow did to him last week.
Yeah, I think Cash Flow, and to Jack Vaughn's thinking, cost him a championship. Yeah, I think he would love to take that championship from Cash Flow as a pound of flesh.
I think he might have been biting the man on the top rope. I didn't know that Jack Vaughn was in the Fallen.
Jack Vaughn might be looking for a hold on. 2 super heavyweight and a super duper plex.
My God, did you see the ring just bounce?
Cash Flow might be out here. Jack Vaughn got the win over the champ right here. What? 2 count.
You see frustration on the face of Jack Vaughn.
Cash Flow just showing that grit and determination and down to the will to survive. Cash Flow somehow getting that shoulder up.
What in the hell is it going to take for him to put away the OVW champion?
Jack Vaughn irate. And hold on, Vaughn going to top rope. See, we've only seen him do this a handful of times, only when all else fails. Vaughn, big elbow drop, nobody home.
If that elbow drop would have hit, you could have put a fork in him. He would have been done. Somehow Cashflow gets out of the way and getting back to his feet.
Jack Vaughn favoring that back now after all that weight coming down. Cashflow, can he rally? Gets the boot up in the face.
A matter of desperation there. Strictly working as a counter, and now the roll-up.
Cash, the quickness of Cashflow. Oh, ducks under the Kaiju Lariat. Hold on, Cash got him up. Atomic drop. And back-to-back atomic drops, the veteran reeling here, Steve.
Compacting the spine, damaging the midsection of Jack Vaughn.
Oh!
Now that'll damage the midsection.
That'll compact your spine for sure. Cashflow just goaded him in, and Jack Vaughn's own momentum is his worst enemy here. Cashflow got Jack Vaughn right where he wants him. And a third one, Steve. And a fourth. And a fifth, good Lord.
Oh, that's excruciating.
Jack Vaughn singing falsetto and Cashflow, huge cross body.
Vaughn in terrible shape. You gotta wonder, what shape is his back in? But what shape is his chest gonna be in here?
These men have been all foot on the gas since they started going. Oh, Cashflow, that sickening thud to the chest of Jack Vaughn.
Cashflow wants to do it again. How sadistic.
Oh, it's like a log to the chest. Cashflow might be signing that certificate of doom for Jack Vaughn. Payload, but nobody home. Jack Vaughn able to get up in the nick of time.
Both men able to avoid.
Oh my God, turn him inside out with that lariat.
My God.
Your winner, the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
Jack Vaughn just pinned the OVW heavyweight champion.
With authority, the veteran stands tall here in your main event.
Jack Vaughn getting a measure of revenge, but more than that, Jack Vaughn just beat the OVW heavyweight champion. What does this mean for Cashflow in that championship?
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life, and I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
Electricity in this building. We take what we want. Click. Click.
Welcome to OVW.
Not only am I taking that national title, I'm showing you that when the odds aren't stacked in your favor, you are not as good as you think you are.
Jack Vaughn, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to win again. 'Cause that's what I do. That's why I get paid.
You're looking at your special guest referee.
Goddard's being intimidated a little bit here by Cashflow.
Spectacular athleticism of Jesse Goddard.
I saw Goddard's eyes about popping out of his head as Jack Vaughn caught his right hand. And big back body drop. Jack Vaughn like a battering ram out of the air. Adam Revolver, are you kidding me? Breaking up the pin. Cashflow chasing off Revolver Hood. What? Kaiju Lariat. That's it. We're gonna do national heavyweight champion right here.
count that pinfall. Another main event ruined by the damn faction. Davis Pitcher.
There it is! Varsity, through all the challenges that were put in front of him, Jesse Gunner's my hero.
Castro's back. Where the hell did Castro come from? Attacking the faction now, clearing the ring. Gorilla press slam to Luke Curtis to the outside.
Taking out the faction.
Oh, what the hell?
Whoa!
You had one job to run this match. If it weren't for you, I would be the national heavyweight champion. And it's your fault. Jack Vaughn losing his mind.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Las Vegas, Nevada, he is Jay De Niro.
Big Jay De Niro, Steve, making his way down from Wisconsin, and I hear he paints houses, if you know what I mean.
I don't. I know that I've heard him referred to as a fixer in the back.
And his opponent from Jonesboro, Arkansas, he is the Arkansas Roughneck Shotgun, Tony Gunn!
You know, Brian, I do not agree with anything that Tony Gunn believes, what he does inside of the ring, anything of that nature. But by God, I have written a petition to the state to have this be the new national anthem of these United States, the world's greatest theme song.
Well, Steve, I don't really think Tony gives much of a rat's rear end what you think about him or anything he does inside or outside of the ring. And you saw, he already drank that whiskey. And he's best at two things: drink a whiskey and kick an ass. Whiskey's all gone, Steve, and Jay De Niro is in his sights. Tony Gunn kicking off this hour of OVW TV.
The language that you two use.
And here's the thing, Steve.
The lack of decorum.
You bring up the national anthem. The only other song that can get the Davis Arena on their feet quite like the national anthem is when that Tony Gunn anthem hits. People know they are in for a show. They are in for one of the toughest fighters Davis Arena has ever seen.
That tough fighter is in the ring with the fixer. The house painter, if you will.
Tony Gunn using that quickness. No, taking De Niro down to a knee pretty quickly here. Steve, that's the thing. You call De Niro a fixer. Tony Gunn is a tactician, a technician, and he'll pick away at you piece by piece by piece until there is nothing left. Big knee there.
One of the, if not the greatest professional wrestler to step foot inside of the hallowed halls of Davis Arena.
And that's the thing, Steve. You call him Tony Bum, which I don't appreciate, but he's a former television champion, tag team champion, OVW heavyweight champion. He's held it all, Steve, and he's done it. In a few short years, and hold on, just got shot to the midsection there from Jay De Niro trying to get back into this. But Gunn, that spinning back elbow.
Speaking of having done it all just last week, that hellacious match with Mahabali Shera.
You're absolutely right. Trying to defang the Indian Lion, got his pound of flesh when Tony Gunn defeated Shera in that no-holds-bar street fight last week after returning the week before.
Now looking to take more aggression out on Jay De Niro. Picturing the faction as he beats away at the fixer.
Tony Gunn keeping Jay De Niro grounded there. Knows when the big man gets to his feet, that's when he's more dangerous. Gunn inflicting as much damage as possible there. Again, back to his feet. De Niro more dangerous, able to get that boot up. And Gunn exploded into the corner with that Arkansas violence party.
Huge clotheslines there, not willing to stop. The referee had to pull the man away.
Damn near decapitates De Niro there.
this newfound aggression that Tony Gunn seems to have after suffering that devastating injury from Mahabali Shera over a month ago.
Oh, God, speaking of devastating, Tony Gunn just rockets into the corner into De Niro. Oh, Gunn, hold on. Looking to take out the trash here. Lifting De Niro the size of De Niro, and Gunn gets him up, and not only that, flips the man, Steve.
Oh, there it is, kill shot.
Your winner, Shotgun, Tony Gunn!
Tony Gunn picking up a win here over Jay De Niro, but Steve, you gotta think, Tony Gunn keeping his eyes focused on the faction. You gotta think his ears perked up over the mention of a 10-man TLC match.
How many times?
That's the big one.
How many times do I have to tell you, Brian? It is not the faction. It is the faction. When are you going to be able to get that inside of your thick skull?
Folks, kicking off this hour of OVW with a big win for Tony Gunn. But Steve, that's a big win. We're on the way. Big matches tonight first.
That's right. In our main event, we have got the faction. Say it with me now. The faction, because there's only one. The faction. We've got Adam Revolver, we've got Big Joe Mack, and we've got Luke Curtis going up against Rush Division Champion Cal Hero, Omar Amir, and Luscious Lawrence.
Folks,
that's your main event.
Huge action in our main event. We're also going to see a superior celebration with the new Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion, Tony Evans, is going to be out here.
Oh, what?
Oh, what's happening? I'm getting word from the back. Freya Slayer's requesting some time to speak here.
You know, listen, when I tell you hush, maybe you'll listen what she does.
Aaron, come out here quick. I cannot be interrupted one more time. I've got something so important to say, and nobody's gonna stop me this time. Aaron. Aaron, I'm so sorry that everyone's been interrupting us. I had a whole speech planned about our love and everything we've gone through, but at this point, I just have to get it out because I can't wait one more day without telling you how I really feel. Aaron.
No. Just say no, Aaron.
Aaron, you're the love of my life. And doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. I don't care how many times everyone's tried to break us apart and people have tried to get in between us. But our love will persevere through anything. So would you make me the happiest woman in the world? And would you become Mr. Slaya?
Mr. Slaya?
Aaron the Slayer?
I think that's a yes.
He said yes.
He said yes. And hold on, he just called Freya. Oh, never mind.
Oh, that was bound to go terribly wrong.
Okay, I think we've just seen an engagement here in OVW. Davis Arena, where love grows. Yeah, no, we see it, big guy.
It's a beautiful ring, buddy. Oh my God. What the hell has happened?
That poor man's gonna sweat through every bit of clothing he's wearing, but this is the happiest day of his life. Freya the Slayer asking Aaron Greider to take her hand in marriage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Armageddon is upon us.
Or an OVW wedding? I don't believe what I'm seeing here.
These people deserve a real love story, Aaron. We have to get married in the ring. Yes. You don't know how blessed you guys are to be able to experience real love like this.
It is an OVW wedding. They're going to do it in the ring. The wedding.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit ovwacademy.com and apply now.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
I saw what you did, and I just have one thing to say to you, Josh.
What's that?
Pain is a cleanser.
That's fair.
Oh, hold on! Tail! What the hell? The Destroyers! Come on, we gotta get some security. Oh, hold on! The Outrunners out here saving the day for their trainer, Doug.
Was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall.
Of course, looking a little confused here.
That happens a lot with him.
Rachel Armstrong's supposed to be coming out here.
Or maybe she got lost. It's kind of like a maze back there. All right, production, did we hit the music early? What do we got here? What's going on?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me. I feel quite insulted. If anybody should have been called first, it should have been me. But since no one's playing my music, I'll just sing for you.
That makes me more upset that she's singing or the PJ's growing the mustache back out.
That's what we call a win-win, Brian.
Hitting that high E and his E, please stop.
Get the rope, come on. is the best. And you all need to listen because my lawyer has something very important to say. Take center. Let them see you.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the greatest OVW Women's Champion this company has ever seen. However, it looks like there's something missing, the belt. And you know why? Because a slimy hood rat came in and stole the title from her and has been dodging her ever since. She refuses to go one-on-one with the queen of OVW. Now, I know she's a coward and she keeps dodging and she won't face you one-on-one because she knows she's gonna get handled. However, if I remember correctly, your contract has a rematch clause for a one-on-one contest with Haley J, and that has yet to happen. So, here's my message for you, Al Snow and OVW management. If you don't make this match happen, I will sue you and this company for breach of contract, and we could just have a judge give you the belt, right? We just do that. That's the easy way. We just do it that way. You guys want to do it that way? Or if not, just have Haley J come in.
All right, and just know that you cannot get rid of me so soon. You people are idiots to worship someone like Haley J. She is the scum on my shoe. She is raised in the streets, and you think that's great. Well, let me tell you what I think about the streets. The people from the streets are nothing. She's disgusting. She comes out with a fur coat. You want to know why? Just think, she's cold, probably anemic. Sweetie, Haley, I hope you hear me, because I've seen more meat on a vegan's plate than on you, sweetie. You're nothing, and you know what? It's because of how she was raised. Her mother's nothing.
Hold on. No.
Oh.
That is enough right there. I'm gonna need you to be quiet. I have had it with your mouth, with your attitude.
Whatever.
Everyone knows that I am an agent and a segment producer here in OVW. But as the runner of the women's division, I stay out of your all's little beef. I stay out of your crap, all of your little catty BS. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, Shalance. You will not belittle and degrade my child. She is my daughter, and I will not stand for that. So this is your cease and desist right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I
Ma'am,
won't ever.
no.
I'm talking. I let you talk.
Look, you pretend you want to try to beat her. You want to wear her little fur coats.
Whatever.
Trying to beat her.
It's fine.
That's enough.
It's fine.
We were in the wrong.
We were in the wrong, clearly. I mean, why would I speak about someone's mother?
Exactly.
You are much older than us.
Well, hold on. That's amazing, Maria. That's Haley J's mom, PJ Jones' shoulder. Hold on. Shalance Royale's attacking Amazing Maria.
Oh,
amazing.
yeah, taste that, you saggy old rat. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Get her. Oh, how's that taste? That can't feel
PJ
good.
Jones added the insult on top of the injury. Shalance Royale is attacking an OVW producer, Haley J's mom.
PJ Jones was a second away from getting a fist right between the eyes. But now we got more coming out.
Hey, back up.
This is a damn mugging.
Don't touch my client.
Chaos in Davis Arena.
PJ Jones had to defend his client in a mugging case.
Rat traps out. Get out of here.
This is ridiculous. This is absolute chaos.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
Going. Oh, gosh, sickening thud.
In his pound of flesh. But can he get Shira on his shoulder again?
Oh, the second DDT.
On the outside. Gunn gets his revenge and the win.
That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Hikes Lane in Louisville.
902, 903, 903. Oh,
Chabacos, ¿qué estás haciendo? What are you doing?
Warming up for my match, man. What's it look like? Here, team captain, why don't you join in?
I am the team captain.
Yeah, so join in.
You're still not
gonna
beat him
faster than I did.
doing
Bitch. I am. I'm
childish.
mollywopping this just like I'm a mollywop TW3. 909.
Aren't you beating yourself up before the match? You shouldn't be doing
I'm warming up. 9010. I'm warming up. Stay out of this.
9010.
9011.
Seriously, guys, come on. Y'all gotta stop this already. It's always back and forth with you two. It's always a competition between you two. Why?
Because I'm better than Will.
You're not.
You got TW3 tonight. Come on.
I'm gonna mollywop
Squat,
him.
914.
9014. Medic!
Eddie, where are you going?
What happened to one team, one dream, homie?
916, 917.
9019.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Green Bay, Wisconsin, he is the 80s baby, TW. TW3.
TW3, the 80s baby, making his way out here, Steve, for a Beat the Clock challenge centered around TW3.
You know, TW3 has to take offense to the fact that both Star Rider and Will Austin seem to be discrediting this man.
And his opponent being accompanied to the ring by Manny Domingo and Will Austin. He is the star of this show, Star Rider.
Oh, this is how you walk when you do 920? 920 Hindu
Definitely got up
squats.
to 920.
920 Hindu squats.
Those legs of Will Austin and Star Rider have to be burning. Steve, you mentioned TW3 might take a little umbrage with the fact that they're putting him in this.
He's walking like a baby giraffe, ladies and gentlemen.
I talked to TW3 earlier. Steve, he's not offended. He said, whatever it takes. I'm in there with the former Rush Division champions tonight. This could be a big night for TW3.
Man, but look at those quads. They're so big.
Star Rider, definitely not skipping leg day. You're seeing the swollen femur, those swollen muscles. Here we go, side headlock here, TW3, Star Rider, ooh, Star Rider taking him down early. One count there with the shoulder block. And Steve, this is all about Star Rider trying to beat TW3 faster than Will Austin did last week.
A beat the clock challenge, so to speak here. Star Rider, though.
And I think Manny, I think has seen that these guys might be good for each other. This might be a good little trio. Oh, hold on, roll up here. Little one count there. I think Manny's trying to keep the peace a little bit,
The competition within has brought all three of these men to heights that they've never been before.
Look at Will Austin yelling at Star Rider, distracting his own teammate.
Will Austin saying, I beat this guy in no time.
And Steve, you gotta think though, Will Austin distracting Star Rider to add to his time. To try to make sure Star does not beat the time that Will Austin beat TW3. Will Austin making sure we saw that he beat with Star Rider in squats. Oh, Star Rider's
legs gave out on him.
After almost 1,000 squats, that'll happen. And ooh, TW3 though, missed that first kick, caught him on the back end, and now won the match.
Caught him in the back end literally and figuratively, and now
TW3 feeling good, having some fun in there. And ooh, big punt kick.
Star Rider's not having any fun at the moment.
2 count there. Star Rider got the shoulder up.
And you got to think he does not want to lose this match, only because, of course, you don't want to lose a match, but Will Austin.
Look, TW3 maybe looking for a half crab. Did you see him admiring the musculature of Star Rider, who's obviously right now.
I mean, after 900 Hindu squats, your quads are going to be immaculate.
I don't think I have ever seen that before. TW3 acknowledging that. But hold on, it allowed Star Rider to get the advantage here. Look at Will Austin, though, still yelling at Star Rider, a man who's supposed to be his teammate.
It's hard not to get mesmerized by the thighs of the former Rush Division champion.
Big clothesline, but Steve, you notice Star Rider didn't immediately go for the pin. Immediately went to Will Austin to talk smack instead of going for the pin. You got to think that might have cost him that 1, 2, 3.
His preoccupation with Will Austin, and to a lesser extent, Manny on the outside, who I guess is the team captain now? Is that just how it is because social media said so? Is that how that works?
Looks like they're honoring the results of the online duel. But right now, Star Rider in trouble, still favoring those legs, still walking kind of gingerly after that squad competition with Will Austin, which this entire match, while it is a competition with TW3, is a competition with Will Austin.
Oh, kicked him right in that quad.
Oh, goes for the big clothesline. Star Rider ducks under. Oh, TW3 caught him on the back end, though. Big Superman forearm there. TW3. Oh, rocking the former Rush Division champion, Big Enziguri.
Enziguri right to the back of the head. Star Rider nearly lost the match here.
2 count. You see Will Austin almost all for it, wanting Star Rider to lose. He wanted Star Rider to lose so he could say, I'd be the guy that you could do it. You couldn't.
Well, in the spirit of eternal competition between these two men, it only seems right for Will Austin. Unfortunately,
goes for a big pump kick there. Oh, goes for the Enziguri. This time Star Rider had it scouted, then standing, shooting. Star Rider again. Look at him grabbing that leg, Steve.
Those legs essentially rendered useless at this point. And
Star Rider. You hear him yelling, cursing Will Austin, saying, I shouldn't even be in this match if it wasn't for you. Yeah, and Steve, did Will Austin start that squat competition backstage to make Star go in at a disadvantage?
I mean, if so, that is a deceptive and brilliant move on his part.
I wouldn't put it past these guys. They're always trying to one-up each other. Hold on, Star Rider looking for something big here. Looking for a suplex on TW3. Got him up, and look at the stall.
I mean, yeah, with the strength of those quads, brain buster.
Star Rider, so deceptively powerful in the Rush division. Drop TW3, now going for the pin here. What? Did you see that? Will Austin just put TW3's foot on the rope.
Well, I see the foot on the rope, but I didn't see Will Austin do it. Are you sure that's what happened?
Will Austin just cost Star Rider the match and this Beat the Clock challenge.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like the Will Austin that I know.
That's exactly what just happened. Manny Domingo missed it. Star Rider saw it, though. Star Rider calling Will out for it.
You see Manny pleading with both of these men here. The competition might have come back to bite him.
His tensions are boiling over here, but no, Star Rider turns around, TW3, ooh!
Star Rider dropped.
TW3 just beat from Star Rider.
Your winner, TW3.
Steve, we say it all the time, all you need is one big win. TW3 just beat the former Rush Division champion, but I think one person happier about that than TW3 is Will Austin.
You see the smirk on the face of Will Austin. Star Rider shocked at what happened here.
Will Austin saying it's my fault. Star Rider begging to differ. Manny Domingo just trying to make heads or tails of the situation. Star Rider still screaming at Will Austin, Steve, but it's not going to change the outcome. The 80s baby TW3 just picked up that pin over Star Rider.
Dissension in the ranks here with one of the best trios in OVW.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life. And I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable at what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
And now, the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week.
We're good to go.
Oh! Tony Evans, cheap shot on Grixis.
Ring the bell!
Right into the... Oh, once again, Evans with the cheap shot.
Evans, hold on, rolling him up, Schoolboy, and using the rope just like last time.
What?
That was the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week. It's love in your mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your new OVW Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion, Superior Tony Evans.
Hush. You got lucky with that one, boy, but you gonna hush after that. Now, everybody, please stand on your feet because I am the longest reigning Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. Hush! And let's G it up right here. Oh!
Ooh, provocative.
That's for you, Ugly. Hush. Hush. Now look, I got some gimmicks for y'all, because I got to represent, but I'm going to need these back before I go tonight, all right? Y'all hold on to them while I'm out here. Now, first things, you re-announce me as the longest reigning Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion right now. I'm the longest reigning, do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, your longest reigning Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion.
Hold on. Hush! Keep going.
Come on.
Start it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your longest reigning Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion, Superior Tony Evans.
Now y'all are gonna show me the respect I deserve. You see, Country Boy Brewing finally has a champion they can be proud of. They finally have someone to represent them.
They just went out of business.
Hush, the business is right here, you're getting it next. They finally have a champion that is from here, that represents here. I hold Kentucky right here. I represent Kentucky. Hell, they're gonna make a new beer after me. They're gonna make a superior beer. Superior Tony Evans Ale.
This Country Boy will probably be
Any of
delicious.
y'all want some
Rolls
of that,
off the tongue.
huh?
Sounds delicious.
You couldn't afford it.
I bet it's a sour.
Hush.
You're a sour.
Now, new champ, that's what I heard. Now, as the longest reigning champion,
undisputed,
I feel it's my responsibility to be a defending champion, to come out here week after week, defend this title. Not in front of you idiots tonight, but that starts soon, all right? Because I hold this state on my back, I hold this company on my back, and I hold OVW on my back. You see, because last week, I did what I told everyone I was gonna do. I beat Crixus 1, 2, 3 in this ring. I beat him so bad, I sent him back to Scotland. He's not here tonight, he won't be back. He's never, ever coming back, and I will never drop this Kentucky Heavyweight Championship.
Superior Tony Evans, huh? Good job. You charlatan. I don't know what was going through your mind, brother. But you did not want to start this war with a war machine. You've got something that belongs to me. And I'm gonna kick your ass. And then I'm gonna beat you for my title. August 10th of the big one, kid. Let's see what you made a boy. It's on.
That's the presence of Crixus over an ocean away, and Tony Evans still shaking in his Country Boy Brewing hat.
He's not shaking.
Yeah, go have a drink or two, Tony, because Crixus is waiting for you.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit ovwacademy.com and apply now.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free! Folks, what a night of action we have seen tonight. And you just saw the superior celebration for Tony Evans as the longest reigning Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. But you know what, Steve? Just announced August 10th at the big one. Tony Evans will defend that championship against the man looking to reclaim it, Crixus.
Crixus all the way back in Scotland right now, licking his wounds after the superior one toppled him for the championship. But that's not all we have on August 10th, Brian. 5-on-5 TLC match. We have the faction going up against the top, the best that OVW has to offer. Is it going to be enough? I can tell you this much, that match is going to be a classic.
There are no shortage of people inside the Davis Arena locker room that want to get their hands on the faction. And August 10th at the big one, they will have their opportunity to do so. And folks, when we say TLC match, we're not talking tender love and care. No, no, no. We're talking tables, Steve. We're talking ladders, Steve. We're talking chairs.
Yeah, you're talking about tender love and care. Let's bring up Aaron Grider and Freya the Slayer. That's something now, isn't it?
I don't care to hear about their tender love, Steve, but August 10th, the big one. Tickets are on sale right now at ovwrestling.com, and you are not going to miss a second of the action. But speaking of the faction, we got a huge main event featuring some of those fellas right now. There's only one man who can kick that door open. Eric, my man. Tell him who's fighting.
Let's kick it. It is your main event, a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number 1, being accompanied by the World Radio Heavyweight Champion Shannon the Dude. The team of Immaculate Joe Mack, Adam Revolver, Certified Luke Curtis. They represent the faction.
Hasn't he read the memo? It is the faction, I swear to God.
Steve, I'll admit this. I might not like the faction or anything they stand for, but Jesse has assembled quite the group of talent. I mean, any combination of them are deadly. You got Joe Mack, all the power you could want. Luke Curtis, a multiple-time Rush Division champion here, man will do anything to get it done. And Adam Revolver, one of the most tactical minds OVW has ever seen.
But then beyond that, the unspoken beauty of the color coordination, because they're all on the same page. Mentally, Brian, mentally, it's obvious they're all on the same page. What a triumvirate.
Look at that wingspan on Joe Mack.
And their opponents, introducing first from Cedarburg, Wisconsin. He is the OVW Rush Division Champion, Cal Hero.
Rush Division champion gets some jitterbugging from here to Wisconsin, Steve. One of the most popular superstars Davis Arena has ever seen.
And his partners, Luscious Lawrence and Omar Amir.
Speaking of beloved superstars, Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence, Steve, joining Cal at ringside. Omar Amir, man, making big waves since his big return just a few short weeks ago.
That's right. The return of the Wet Dream Tag Team here at OVW with the Rush Division champion. Picking up right where they left off before Omar Amir's break.
And here we go. Omar, Luscious, and Cal here rushing the ring, getting ready. Luke Curtis getting out of dodge with Joe Mack and Adam Revolver going right into the fray. Luke Curtis ringside with Shannon the Dude, strategizing, I guess. And, oh, blindside attack on Cal Hero from Luke Curtis. Now Omar and Luscious backing down Luke. Steve, this is just a melee kicking off this matchup.
I don't know if Luke Curtis understood that he was going to be the only one in the ring.
What a toss to the outside, Cal Hero. Throwing Luke Curtis like he's in a burning building. Good Lord. And we knew this 6-man tag was going to get out of hand. We didn't know it would be from the absolute get-go.
I let you see right there with Shannon the Dude, manager extraordinaire and radio heavyweight champion, regrouping the faction, looking to get their head back on straight here.
The faction
starting to circle the ring now like a pack of hyenas. Look at Cal, Luke, and Luscious going back to back, making sure they're watching each other's backs. Oh, look, Adam Revolver, cheap shot from Luke Curtis. Cheap shot on Cal Hero from behind.
Oh, I'm sure Cal Hero was thinking about it. Thinking about a cheap shot.
Luke Curtis, the blonde-haired demon of the faction. Hold on, Irish whip, and Cal Hero slides out, and what a clothesline!
Luke Curtis turned inside out. Huge clothesline by the Rush Division champion.
Luke Curtis lost a few highlights after that. But look at that, Luke Curtis.
He's in the wrong end.
Absolutely right. Cal Hero now back on the attack of Luke Curtis, the man he defeated at Independence Rage to become a Rush Division champion in a hellacious ladder match, Steve.
And you hear these sadistic potato heads here at the Davis Arena tell him, break his arm. Bloodthirsty maniacs, these fans.
Now, folks, you can catch most of these superstars on the Morgan & Morgan Summer Tour this weekend. We're coming to the Pulaski County Fair, and then Saturday we are going to be at Courtesy Acura in Lexington for a free show. Come out and see all the stars of OVW.
Luscious Lawrence, the king of Booty Island, now in the ring.
This crowd bloodthirsty saying, break his arm. Adam Revolver, just a few weeks ago, Steve, that stiff shot from that chair busted him open. He's barely able to compete now. This crowd, they want to see him go back on the shelf.
Nice fluid tag team wrestling here from Cal Hero, Omar Amir, and Luscious Lawrence. Adam Revolver in a place he definitely does not want to be. Another quick tag.
Revolver being isolated here, this ring cut in half. And as a former tag team champion, Adam Revolver knows the dangerous predicament he's in, having this ring cut in half and being in the wrong corner.
Yeah, typical rear end to the arm maneuver there.
That posterior-based offense of Luscious Lawrence, it's unorthodox, but it's effective, Steven. Hold on. Double team maneuver from Omar and Luscious, former tag team champions. Two count there, Revolver able to get out of it.
Nearly had him there, but Mr. Electricity, Adam Revolver, found a way to kick out. Double tough, triple smart Adam Revolver, a Triple Crown champion twice over here in OVW.
That arm of Adam Revolver has been worked over by every member of this team multiple times. And
do you hear these maniacs?
This crowd must hate his arm because they want that thing broken.
Rocking here at the Davis Arena.
Well, Cal here more than happy to acquiesce, trying to rip that thing out of socket. Attacking it from above, below, and anywhere else he can get purchase. Look at Cal Hero tossing Revolver into the corner.
That might have been a huge mistake.
You got to think that was directed to Luke Curtis. Cal wanted a piece of Luke Curtis, the man he's had issues with for months. But hey, I think Cal Hero happy to take on Joe Mack, the master of the Mack Knife Powerbomb. Joe Mack just so big and so powerful, Steve. Not only that, he's hanging around people like Shannon the Dude, Adam Revolver, EC3, Jesse Goddard. He's getting a Harvard-class education in professional wrestling.
You're absolutely right. OVW is where those who want to learn to become professional wrestlers know they have to be. Joe Mack, a member of the faction, getting a little bit of a head start, if you will.
Omar Amir and Joe Mack, forehead to forehead. The intensity here. And look, collar and elbow tie-up. And Steve, there are not a lot of men who can go pound for pound strength-wise with Joe Mack, but Omar Amir just might be one of them.
Omar Amir, definitely one of the strongest men in all of professional wrestling.
Just so explosively powerful. And Steve, he can hit you from anywhere at any time, and that's what makes Omar dangerous. Joe Mack, though, just so overwhelmingly powerful. And that size advantage of the 7-footer, Steve, cannot be overstated. Look how high Omar Amir, he just hopped over that 7-footer, then hit him with that beautiful drop kick.
How in the hell did he get up that high?
Omar Amir got anti-gravity boots, I guess. Just hopping right over Joe Mack, and hold on. Oh, Joe Mack, though. That spinning back elbow taking Omar down and landing on the back of his head.
You talking about Joe Mack getting a master class every week, being a member of the faction. That point proven here in this matchup.
Blind tag there, Luscious Lawrence in. Joe Mack didn't see it, but he definitely saw two battering rams coming at him in the form of Omar and Luscious.
Huge double shoulder block, double hip toss now.
Omar and Luscious in control, now taking out the faction member by member. Look at this double gorilla press. Excuse me, gorilla press slam. Luke Curtis dropped. The counter hero, Luscious Lawrence and Omar Amir in firm control of this main event.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back. To your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Welcome back to this main event. Adam Revolver and Omar Amir have been squaring off throughout the break. And Steve, it's a familiar tale from the beginning of this matchup. Adam Revolver isolated, this ring cut in half.
Throughout this whole match, somehow the faction has not been able to get it together. Being run pillar to post by Omar Amir, Luscious Lawrence, and your Rush Division champion, Cal Hero.
Now hold on, Luscious Lawrence thinking something butt-based here. Big butt splash in the corner.
Those things should be registered lethal weapons.
Hold on, Luscious is feeling cheeky here.
Run at him, run like the wind that is going to come out of that thing.
Luke Curtis saving Adam Revolver along with Shannon the Dude, but hold on, Omar Amir. Oh, giving him a chop to the top of the head for his troubles and sending Revolver back in.
If all else fails, a Mongolian chop will get you there, and now gonna meet the cheeks. No!
It's an Adam Revolver sandwich, and Luscious is providing the buns.
I am so disappointed in everything about life right now.
Luke Curtis now tossed in. Luscious Lawrence got those big meaty hands. Hold on.
No. No. Don't you dare.
If that was a Revolver sandwich, this is a whole club, Steve.
A travesty, unlike anything we have ever seen.
Oh, Joe Mack in to break up the party, though. Joe Mack.
Thank God.
Spoiling the festivities for Lawrence, who was feeling it in the corner. Might have been inching closer to a win.
Any more cheek-based offense, and I would have had my limit.
Cal trying to save Luscious here, but look at the referee. Backing down Cal and Omar, and it's distracting the ref, allowing the cheap shots from the faction.
You call them cheap shots, I call it taking advantage of a situation there.
They're not mutually exclusive terms. Luke Curtis now legal man. Joe Mack still launching Lawrence into the corner. And hold on. Launching his own partner with that European in the corner.
Full speed, full speed.
You see, you got to think as we're heading towards the big one and that 10-man table, ladders, and chairs match on August 10th. The gravity of this situation, the momentum that the faction could gain beating three of OVW's best tonight.
They need to show that they are dominant, and I know very well that they can do it. The faction needs to prove a point here tonight.
You're absolutely right, Steve. Now the personal stakes on each side. These folks, these men do not like each other. These men have been at odds more than I can calculate. And hold on, Luke Curtis going for it. All citizens on a no one home.
Luscious Lawrence got out of the way, but thankfully Luke Curtis able to get in and make a tag to the big man.
Joe Mack back in has been a big factor throughout this matchup. But hold on, the quick tag out, sending Revolver right back in. Lawrence trying to get to his corner. Revolver blocking him, though.
You see the smartest man in OVW.
Oh, big back body drop from Lawrence, but Lawrence disoriented, can't get to his corner. Luke Curtis pulling the feet out from under him.
Lawrence mere inches away from tagging. There it is.
Cal Hero tagged in, up and over. Steve, I think the referee might have lost the plot a little bit here. Luke Curtis, not the legal man.
Well, it's going to be hard not to do that when you've got 6 men in the ring, pretty much all at the same time.
Cal Hero in like a house of fire, hitting anything that moves right now.
He's going to need to do just that and then some.
Cal got Luke Curtis up. Got him in a fireman's carry. Oh my, shades of John Cena there.
OVW alumni.
We'll call that a packitude adjustment. Cal Hero laying out all the faction. Luke Curtis. This bloodthirsty crowd saying break his arm. Oh, Revolver going for double axe handle here. No, fanny pack knee.
All while still holding the arm of certified Luke Curtis.
Cal Hero so impressive right now, Steve. Really becoming a superstar before our eyes. This young kid, not just the Rush Division champion, but one of the greatest superstars in OVW today.
And how sadistic as he continues to go after that arm to please these bloodthirsty fans.
Fanny pack knee from Cal Hero. Luke Curtis down, but hold on, Joe Mack sliding in from behind. Ooh.
The immaculate one right around the throat.
Omar Amir, Luscious Lawrence in to save Cal Hero. Joe Mack had his hands wrapped around the throat of, hold on. Luscious Lawrence and Omar sending Joe Mack to the outside.
The Booty and the Beast taking it to Big Joe Mack and a Revolver.
Revolver slid in with that championship, that Shannon the Dude's radio championship, and just struck Cal Hero.
Come on, ref.
Omar and Luscious don't see it thinking, no, are you kidding me? What the hell, come on.
Winners, the Faction.
The Faction stealing this match. Referee didn't see a thing, but out Revolver striking Cal Hero with that championship.